When sending bulk email in Sumac, you usually want to use a template. For example, if you email your newsletter, you use a template for the newsletter to ensure that each recipient receives a personalized newsletter in their inbox. When creating a template for an email, the template should be in HTML format. HTML is an abbreviation for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a document format for data being sent over the internet. Just like XLS is a format for spreadsheets, or DocX is a format for a word processing document. The HTML format allows links, pictures, tables, different colors and fonts, all in the body of an email. You have used HTML hundreds of times because a web browser is actually just a program for viewing HTML documents. Just as you would use a spreadsheet program for editing an XLS file, you need a specific program to edit an HTML document. Most word processing programs have the ability to save a document in HTML format. Although it may seem convenient to use Microsoft Word, don't do it. It will not work. Microsoft Word inserts a variety of codes into HTML, which are incorrectly interpreted by email programs, including Outlook. If you do not already have an HTML editor, consider SeaMonkey. This open source program runs on Macintosh, Windows, and Linux computers. It creates very standard HTML, which works with most email programs. We use SeaMonkey to create all our newsletters. Use your browser to go to seamonkeyproject.org to download and install SeaMonkey. Then run SeaMonkey. SeaMonkey can do lots of things, but you want to use it just for editing HTML documents. The SeaMonkey component that does this is named Composer. The first time you run it, edit Preferences, choose Appearance, and turn off all components of SeaMonkey except its Composer. Quit SeaMonkey. Run SeaMonkey again, and this time it starts up in the Composer and shows a new untitled document. Now we can begin constructing your newsletter template. Enter some text, just like in a word processor. Fill in the salutation field, telling Sumac to insert the recipient's name after Dear. To get the exact text needed, use the Make Template command in Sumac. This can be found in the contact list under Mailing, or in the Utilities menu in your Sumac console under Template. Under Contacts, choose the virtual letter salutation. Copy this formula, then paste it into the newsletter template. In order to do more interesting formatting, HTML documents are usually constructed using tables. Insert a table and add some content. Give the recipient the ability to opt out of the newsletter. Highlight the word Here and make it a link. Now put a header in the newsletter. Often, you want to put an image, like your logo, at the top of your newsletter. Any images put into your email must be in files on your web server. They may be in a place that is not linked to your website, perhaps in a special folder named Newsletter Images. For this example, we'll use the logo at the top of the pages on the sumac.com website. Use a browser to go to sumac.com. Right-click and copy the image URL. Go back into SeaMonkey and click to add a new image in your header. Paste the image URL into the image location field. Also, specify an alternate text for this image. Click OK to add the image to your newsletter. Once you've formatted your newsletter in a way that you're happy with, save it. Whenever you're using a template, it's imperative that you test the template before using it for mailing, to make sure that everything appears as it should. As I mentioned earlier, your browser can open the HTML newsletter. Open the newsletter in your browser and check that it looks correct. If it does, close SeaMonkey and the browser. Now, use Sumac to send the email to a test recipient, perhaps yourself. Confirm with the recipient that the mail was received and looked good. If all goes well with your testing, then you can send the email message to your entire newsletter mailing list. Check out more training videos to learn more about sending emails using Sumac.